Hey everyone, I'm taking all of the products that I have used up, went through, decluttered, things like that, and narrowed it down to 10. So 10 items that were the worst products that I tried in 2021. I'm going to share these with you so that you know either not to purchase these and to avoid them at all costs, or just to hear my thoughts on it, and if you want to still try it out, you're more than welcome to. 5 of the products I have a visual to show you, and the other 5 I got rid of, I threw them away, so I'm just going to be talking about them and I will show a picture of them on the screen. So let's jump into the first one, which is one that I threw away and didn't even use up all the way. And that is the Global Beauty Care Premium Charcoal Hydrogel Face Mask. So this had 3 face masks in it, and I only used one of them because I didn't like it. I couldn't even bring myself to use the rest of them up. So I actually tossed this. I didn't even want to give it to somebody else because it was just, like, there was no point to them. They were kind of a very like gel kind of consistency or texture to them. They didn't stay on your face at all. Like, I even laid down to try and make it so that like it didn't move. It still moved, so still slid off my face somehow, and it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing for me. It wasn't moisturizing. It had no benefits that I could tell right away or after using. I think this was kind of just a waste, and if you see these, I really recommend not to pick them up. Unless you've tried them and you have another opinion about them, feel free to leave that down below, but other than that, you can skip on these ones. The next one I'm going to talk about, I actually have to show you here, and this I am kind of a little bummed because I do like other products from this brand, but this is the Skyn Icelandic Youth Serum, and this is just kind of like a deluxe size sample of this. But it was very sticky. So I'd put it on my face and it would leave my face very sticky. So if I wanted to put anything on over top of it, like moisturizer or anything like that, it just didn't mesh well and it didn't quite work very well. So I didn't really like this for that reason. I also think it broke me out. So this is something, as far as serums go, typically they're either good or they're okay. I don't have anything wrong with them that I feel like I shouldn't use again, but this one was probably the only serum that I did not like this whole past year of trying out a bunch of different serums. This one was a big fail for me personally. If you have tried this again and you had different results, please feel free to share them and let us know your opinions on them, because you know, our skin types are different, things work differently on different people. So if you have something else to say, or even if you agree with me, you know, you can comment that down below. Next is kind of a different type of product, and I'm still including it in here because it was a really big fail for me, and I did share it in my empties videos. If you want to check out my empties videos from the previous year, I'll have the playlist linked up here for you so that you can go check them out and just see my thoughts and opinions on everything that I tried out, including these ones that were not so good. And you'll probably see more that I didn't really care for, but these were like the worst of the worst for me personally. This is the Nest Grapefruit and Verbena Water Activated Foaming Cleansing Towelettes. This item here was interesting. It was kind of like a product that you would use if you were going somewhere after going to the gym, or you wanted to just freshen up if you're traveling, something like that. So I've tried similar products like this and I've liked those a lot better, but this one, it left my skin very sticky, like almost like there was way too much soap in it, and I like put a good amount of water on the cloth, you know, to activate it and stuff, but it just left my skin feeling like I had to then rinse off my body, which is kind of defeats the purpose of this type of product. The cloth that's supposed to be a refreshing, kind of quick cleanup, smell good after, body odor eliminating type of a cloth for when you're in a pinch or something like that. It could even be like if you're camping or something. Now, it's very sticky. It made me feel kind of gross afterwards. It was very, very fragrant, so you definitely smell good afterwards, but because of that such potent fragrance in this, it really irritated my skin, and I think I kind of like broke out a little bit, like in a rash afterwards. So again, that could be just my skin reaction to this kind of product, but yeah, I would never use this again. And I believe, I might be wrong on this because I've tried a couple of them, but after I was done using it all over my body, it kind of fell apart, and it was a big cloth, so that was nice, but it kind of chunked apart and disintegrated in a way, and maybe that's supposed to be a thing about it and a good thing about it, but for me it just made it very difficult to use. I don't recommend it, not something I'll be purchasing again, and you know, I would recommend if you are looking for this type of product to maybe try something else. This here is the Beekman 1802 Buttermilk Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This product, I've tried a couple of different cleansing balms, and this one is the only one that I absolutely hated. The reason for that is I feel like you had to use so much of this to do anything at all, and to get it to do the foamy lather, kind of milky lather that it was supposed to do. If you used less than a majority of this, you wouldn't get that milky consistency like you are supposed to with this product. And even with that, I feel like it didn't do that great at taking off my makeup. Now, it did take off a little bit, and I don't wear like a heavy ton of makeup on like normally. I wear maybe a medium amount, and this just didn't take it all off. Like after I had used this, I still felt like my face felt dirty and still felt like it had makeup on it. And then afterwards, I tested it out with a cotton pad, and there was still so much makeup that came off my face. So this does not do that good of a job. I don't recommend this. It didn't melt on my face that well when I was trying to rub it into my face to get off the makeup. It was just a very odd product, very odd formula, and I don't think it worked well. I would not purchase this again. I wouldn't reach for this. If I got another one of these, I still wouldn't use it. If you've tried it and you have other thoughts, please let us know, but I personally think there's way better cleansing balms out there, and I would prefer to use those ones, and I would suggest to you guys to try something else other than this. Another kind of random one, which is a hand soap, and I had to share this with you guys because in every single empties video I did in 2021, I said that I didn't like this, and I had an empty every single month of this product. So this is the Simple Pleasures hand soap. I have it in multiple different scents, and I don't like this formula at all. I don't recommend you picking this up if you see it. We were desperate. We picked up so many of them. We are still going through them. Kind of wish we hadn't done that, but it's okay. We're gonna use them, but I don't recommend them. I don't like them. I will never pick them up again after going through the stock that we have. The reason for that is because they're like this kind of jelly consistency, and I don't know, it just kind of like slips right off your hand when you like dispense it out, and then it's like it's gone, so then you have to pump more, and I don't think that it works the greatest. I mean, obviously it foams a little bit, or it lathers a little bit, but not a lot, and I feel like I have to use a lot of it each time I use it, which is why I go through it so quickly. And I also just feel like it dries my skin out. Like it dries my hands out pretty badly after using this. So I don't really like to use it. I've actually been starting to switch it up and use this and then something else in between, so that I'm not constantly using this and drying out my hands. But if you happen to see these, avoid them at all costs. Pick up something else. Anything else will probably be better than this. Next is a product that I actually did a video on of ways to use a product that you don't like besides what it's used for. And this product is the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. This was not my favorite cleanser. I feel like out of all the cleansers that I have tried this past year, this was my least favorite. It is a basic cleanser, so it doesn't do anything I feel like special. It's just a basic, simple cleanser. And I've tried other ones that basically are the same thing, and I love those so much more. I don't really care for the scent of this one. It is drying on my skin. It almost lathers too much, like it's very sudsy and it's almost like very soap-like, and I feel like it's very weird to wash my face with this. I don't know, like I just feel like when I'm washing my face with this and it gets all the suds, it's almost like I have to wash my face and rinse my face more to get it off, which is odd for a simple cleanser like this. And it's just like, I don't want to get this near my eyes because it'll sting. So I don't know, this was just a very weird cleanser for me. It's not something I enjoyed at all, to the point where I didn't even want to use it for my face anymore. I was just trying to find other uses just to use it up. So that kind of says something about this. If you have tried this and have a different opinion on it, again, let us know down below. For me, this is just a very hard pass. So I don't recommend this product. It was not a good one, personally. I don't think so. This next one is one that I don't have. I decluttered it, and it was the Loreal Voluminous Base, which was a mascara primer. And I tried it with multiple different mascaras, and it didn't work with any of them. I don't know what mascara it does work with, but the ones I used, it just didn't work. It made it actually look worse than it did with the mascara on its own. And it's an extra step that I don't need to spend the time doing. So personally, I just didn't like it. I didn't care for it whatsoever. It wasn't for me. If you have tried this and like it, let us know. If you like mascara primers, then maybe you'd like this type of thing. But for me, it's just not something I enjoy using. And this one in particular did not prove me wrong on that. It looked not so good. So I don't recommend that one. It was not my favorite. It was my least favorite mascara type of product. Out of all the mascaras that I tried a ton. So that's just something. Next are these eye patches. These are the MG Soothing and Relieving Eye Mask. These actually covered your entire eyes. Like, it went over everything. And it was kind of weird because you can't see what you're doing. You can't see anything. It also felt like it did nothing at all. It was not moisturizing. It kind of was a product that had no purpose, honestly, and it was just kind of awkward to use. I don't recommend these. I've tried other products, including eye masks from this brand, that I enjoy much better. So if you see this, avoid this one at all costs. It ain't good. So no, this is another big pass for me. Last product that I don't have with me, and I'm not even sure if they still make this. They may have reformulated it and repackaged it, but the product that I had was from Ulta. It was a brow product. It was in the color Golden Blonde, and it sucked so bad. I used it once and hated it and got rid of it immediately. It was yellow, like bright yellow eyebrows it gave me. I looked so silly. My camera cut off on me, so now I am back. Put on a different lip color. That's how you can tell. I was in the middle of talking about the Ulta brow product and how I just didn't like it. The color was awful. The texture of it's awful. It was very stiff and waxy and just made it very difficult to apply. I'll put a picture of it here. Again, I'm not sure if they make that or not. They might have got rid of it and brought something else in, because the reason why I say that is because I actually have a different Ulta brow product that I love, which is why I feel like they may have reformulated it. This is the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Taupe. And this one, this is very thin, has a spoolie as well, but it's a automatic rolling one. It's not one that you sharpen like the other one was. This one is the perfect shade for me. I love it. It's very nice. So yeah, big difference. Love this one, hate that one. If they still make it, don't buy that, buy this. Last one, number 10, product that I hate that I used last year is this product here. This is the Kiehl Soul Care Skin Transformation Cream. And this one, I think I've actually talked about this before and how much I don't like it. It was kind of drying on the skin, which is really weird because it's supposed to be a moisturizer. Now, I do have dry skin, so it could be just my skin type. This just doesn't work. But I had to mix it, put in oils, all kinds of stuff to get this to even work at all for my skin. and to get it to be moisturizing, which I feel like for a moisturizer, you shouldn't have to add stuff to it to make it moisturizing. So yeah, this was a complete fail for me. I didn't like the texture, the way it made my skin feel after applying it. It just felt kind of weird. It didn't feel normal. I've tried tons of moisturizers and this was just not good. I did not like this. Yeah. And I got the unscented version and it smells awful. I hate it. I hate the smell. I don't like the way it works. I just don't like this product at all. Don't recommend it. Don't buy it. If you tried it and it does work for you, let us know. You know, we all have different skin, so it could potentially work for you. It just did not work for me, like, at all. So, don't like this one. This is definitely a part of my yearly fails. So that is everything. Those are my 10 worst products that I used in 2021. Now we are on to 2022. Hopefully I won't have as many fails this year, but I did want to mention these things just so that you're aware, giving you a heads up. Maybe you don't need to spend your money on this stuff. Try something different. Something else will probably work better for you. That's my opinion. Definitely something else works better for me. I just want to be honest with you guys. I want to share with you the good, the bad, and let you guys kind of decide what you want to do with that information. If you have a product that you hate, that you do not like, you will never buy, you didn't like it at all, and you do not recommend anybody to try it, leave that product down below. I want to know, what is that product for you? I shared mine. I want to hear yours. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. Bye.